honestly know enough. I know that I've had people reach out to me who were on it and were very sick, like could not stop throwing up. That's really the only thing I know about it. So if you, obviously you have way more knowledge on Ozempic than me, so that would be, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about this topic because it's running rampant and people need to know more about the risks and benefits of this drug. I have a really good link if anybody wants to watch an hour-long video about it. I can send that out. In the quick answer is, does Ozempic work? And the answer is, for some people, yes. It works very well for people who are physiologically addicted to food, who ate way more than they should, who have constant cravings and binge eating habits and just cannot get themselves out of that cycle. Outside of that, it does not work and is not sustainable for the general population. So that being said, you're still going to get a massive amount of humans that do fit that criteria. For the rest of the world, I've seen a lot of really, okay outcomes and then some really, really bad ones too. Ozempic works by telling your body that it's not hungry. It works through some hormones. And so people have a slowing down of their GI system. So their food is metabolized slower. They need to eat considerably less than they were eating before. And the makers of the drug would have you believe that everybody needs to be titrated up to the highest dose. But the reality is that these medicines are so potent. Kelly, you're right. People tend to have a lot of nausea, vomiting. I've had several people that I've seen go to the hospital for side effects. It works very, very well for type 2 diabetics. I do have some people on it, so you'll see my name on the side of that bottle because when I need to get people on their low carbohydrate diet and I cannot break through to them in any other way, what you have in front of you, Kelly, is this elite group of humans because they've chosen to do the work. This is not typical. You guys are the best of the best. What comes to me in a family practice clinic are a lot of low income, not highly educated, not highly motivated people who need tools to help them. And so I'll tell them Ozempic is a tool that will help you achieve your best health only with the diet that we use. So Kirk, the question about Ozempic is so complicated because if people do not eat well, if they do not follow a low carbohydrate, high protein diet, then the weight that they're losing is actually coming just as much from their muscle and their bone as it is from their fat cells. They're also losing some of their brain tissue. So mark my words, we're going to see this huge burst of Alzheimer's dementia in this population who's been using Ozempic as, that's just eating less of the same shit that they were eating before. Then what happens when you are consistently eating too few calories is your metabolism slows down to match your input. That's why Kelly doesn't let us all starve ourselves. And what happens then is the metabolism slows, people get tired, then these meds are $800 a month or $300 depending on where they get it, they run out, they can't get it, can't afford it, and holy cow, the rebound weight gain is insane. And then, from the people that I've seen who've lost the weight, gained it back, they've all become diabetic within a year. So, I mean, it's terrifying, some of the cases that I've seen. People's lives are ruined by this medication.